Hello everyone and welcome to County Perspective. This show focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the Frederick County community. I'm your host Brandon Rosa and thank you for joining me. Now let's begin this episode with our top news stories. And today we're looking at the State of the County address that took place on Wednesday, October 23rd. County Executive Jessica Fitzwater delivered her annual State of the County address at the new Middletown Library. The 15,000 square foot facility, located on East Green Street, has quickly become a hub for residents with its modern amenities and scenic views of the Middletown Valley. During her address, Fitzwater reflected on the county's achievements and shared stories from residents whose lives have been enriched by local services.
I think tonight went really well. It's such a privilege to be able to talk about all the great things that we're accomplishing in partnership here in Frederick County. I am just extremely grateful to be able to be county executive at a time where we're working with so many members of the community on so many great initiatives.
During the speech, she unveiled her vision for the future, outlining 3 major initiatives designed to strengthen the community. County Executive Fitzwater's first initiative focuses on enhancing career and technical education for Frederick County Public Schools. A steering committee has been formed to assess the current career and technical programs and facilities, with plans to develop a career and technical education strategic master plan. The goal is to create a world-class CTE program that prepares students for the workforce with the skills needed for high-demand jobs.
Right now, our Career and Technology Center with FCPS has to turn hundreds of students away because of space. We also are seeing with the Blueprint for Maryland's Future a real focus on career development, career counseling, apprenticeships, and workforce development. So this is just the right time to think outside of the box and really bring the right stakeholders together to figure out how we can do career and technical education even better in Frederick County.
This initiative aims to bridge the gap between education and career readiness, benefiting students and local industries. The second initiative, announced by the county executive, introduces a first-of-its-kind transit hub on the Golden Mile, where Waverly Drive meets Route 40. Designed to improve rider safety and convenience, the hub will feature covered waiting areas, enhanced lighting, and real-time bus arrival information.
We're so excited about this new transit facility, which will be located on the Golden Mile, an area where we have the most transit service in our entire system. There are 6 routes that serve this location, and this provides the highest level of service throughout the county. Our new transfer hub will have covered waiting areas, real-time signage, and seating, as well as additional space for more passengers as our system continues to grow.
This facility will serve as the busiest stop in Frederick's transit system, providing access to riders in the western part of the county. The hub is a significant step toward making public transportation more reliable and accessible for everyone. The third initiative sets a new goal to double the amount of preserved agricultural and forested land in Frederick County. County Executive Jessica Fitzwater announced a plan to increase preserved land from the 80,000 acres that are protected today to 160,000 acres by 2051.
With the goal of increasing our permanently preserved land, that guarantees that for future generations, we will have that land in perpetuity. That land can never be rezoned or redeveloped, and so that's really exciting, especially as we're trying to get the next generation into agriculture, knowing that there is a place for them to come back and farm.
This goal will ensure the preservation of Frederick's rural landscape for future generations, balancing growth while maintaining the county's natural beauty and agricultural heritage. Recently, staff from the Division of Public Works gathered at the Frederick Fairgrounds for the annual Snow Rodeo event, where drivers get hands-on experience on snow removal training. This has been the first snow rodeo held since COVID, and everyone was excited to return to the event. I was able to speak with staff from DPW at the Snow Rodeo. Let's hear what they had to say. Staff members from the Division of Public Works battled it out during the annual Snow Rodeo event that kicked off in early October. A few years ago, staff from the city of Frederick competed against staff from Frederick County, but this year was a bit different.
It's only county drivers here today because we found with the competition with the city, it just took too long. We had too many people involved and we couldn't fit it into a day. Since this is the first year we've held the full competition since COVID, I was a little concerned that we might not have full participation because this is voluntary. As usual, staff stepped up and they wanted to compete. We have over 63 people signed up for the 10-ton event, which is great.
The Snow Rodeo had several challenges throughout the day designed to keep drivers on their toes and gain snow removal experience for their winter months ahead.
In early October, we make our transition from our summer work schedule to start to prepare for winter operations. We're very fortunate that the last 6 winters have been very mild, but we always have to be prepared. So the first Snow Rodeo was held over 25 years ago. And the idea is it's a training event and a competition. 10 tons the main event. There's also a 1 ton with a plow on it that they're driving through a course. There's a utility truck with a trailer, and then there's 4 pieces of equipment, a hydraulic excavator, a mini hoe, a skid loader, and a backhoe. And that's a portion of the competition. There's also a written test and a practical exam which simulates the walk around that they would do every morning before they get in the truck and take off.
When I got here this morning, I was kind of nervous about what was going on, and with everybody out here, definitely feel the competition because I know there's some people that's been doing it a lot longer than me and they're better than I am, but I mean, I'm just out to do my best and just to be safe about it.
The obstacles at the event are designed to replicate real-world scenarios, like removing snow from a cul-de-sac or a narrow street.
In the past, we heard complaints about the course being too easy, so we made some changes to the course this year, and one objective we had was that we wanted to make it possible to go through, but we wanted to make it more challenging. And in watching the trucks go through, I think we've achieved that.
The 10-ton is very tight in the cul-de-sacs just because it doesn't turn as much, and the 1-ton is very long, and in a sense that course is also tight in some of the turns you have to do there also. Everything's tight, you know, constantly we're in subdivisions and neighborhoods, and everyone always has cars parked along the road, mailboxes. There's always obstacles you have to encounter when you're plowing snow. Backing into tight spaces, you know, you have hidden obstacles you can't see when you're plowing snow. It just, you know, it varies. There's obstacles everywhere.
Now, what's a competition without trophies? First, second, and third place plaques were given to the top 3 contestants of each category.
The event is timed, but the time is only in case there's a tie. We've stressed the point that we want them to take their time, drive through the course safely. If there's a tie on all the score, then we'll look at the how long it took them to go through, but otherwise we don't want them racing through. But we have some very nice smoked mirror plaques to hand out to the top 3 participants in each event. And then for the first and second place competitors in the 10-ton event, we have coolers.
Ramsburg says the Snow Rodeo is all about learning patience and building camaraderie.
We all know training is very important, and they're getting a limited amount of training here, and they do a lot more in the field when they go back. But the main thing here today is teamwork, camaraderie, and being able to come out and talk to your fellow staff members. It's like everything else, experience doesn't cost, it pays. So we have some of these drivers that have been running the same route 20 years and they can almost do it with their eyes shut. When you have a first-year guy go out, you know it's going to take him 20% longer to complete his route, and really we want that because we don't want him to go out and try and rush through the first time. You wind up with the truck off the road and stuck.
It's a great day to get out and just enjoy it, take everything you do today and learn from it and carry it till the first snow, which hopefully ain't too far.
This Snow Rodeo was a blast. I always enjoy being able to cover these events. I especially liked riding inside the 10-ton trucks. Well, it's time for a short commercial break, but don't go anywhere because we're only halfway through this episode of County Perspective. See you soon. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa. Coming up, we'll take a closer look at the Middletown Learning Studio. But before we do that, It's time to head on over to Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center to see who our Pet of the Week is this time.
Benny is a loving and friendly dog who doesn't always know his own strength. The 2-year-old hound mix loves cuddles, playtime, and treats. He is dog-friendly and has some basic manners but could use additional training. To learn more about Benny and our adoption process, call Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center at 301-600-1546.
Aw, Benny is so cute. Looks like such a nice family dog. Now, let's talk about the Middletown Learning Studio. If you have a child who is ready to start school next year and you would like them to gain social skills and learning skills before the first day of school, then head over to the Middletown Learning Studio. Watch this video to find out more.
Welcome to Middletown Learning Studio, where every child's adventure in learning begins. Our preschool programs, tailored for toddlers through age 7, are designed to nurture important skills in a fun and engaging environment. At Middletown Learning Studio, we focus on essential areas like social skills, kindergarten readiness, and independence, all through the magic of play. Imagine your little one diving into our Fun with Phonics sessions, where letters come to life through games and interactive activities. Or picture them making new friends during our kindergarten lunch bunch, a delightful way to practice social skills over healthy meals. And don't miss our Blast Off with Books program, where storytelling sparks imagination and a love for reading. Plus, our little problem solvers help children develop critical thinking skills while having a blast with hands-on challenges. With a variety of themed programs, we give your child the tools they need for a fantastic head start in their educational journey. Our certified teacher, Miss Karen, is excited to welcome you at Middletown Learning Studio, where learning is an adventure and every child shines. Enroll today and watch your child thrive through play and exploration.
Okay, we've made it to the part in the show where we see what activities county divisions and departments are hosting in the next few weeks in this episode's calendar of events. To find out more about future events and activities, just visit frederickcountymd.gov. Now we're coming to the end of County Perspective, but before we go, I want to share some upcoming news with you. Frederick County Workforce Services recently launched a new labor market dashboard. This cutting-edge tool is designed to provide real-time data and insights on the local job market. This user-friendly platform offers workforce professionals, job seekers, employers, and policymakers instant access to critical labor market information, empowering them to make informed decisions and drive economic growth in Frederick County. The Labor Market Dashboard is a vulnerable resource for analyzing skills in demand in emerging industries, allowing training and education programs to better align with local needs. It offers actionable information on high-demand occupations, unemployment rates, wage trends, and industry growth, making it an indispensable tool for anyone involved in workforce development. To access the new dashboard, just visit frederickcountymd.gov/labor-market-dashboard. Monday, November 11th is Veterans Day. This is a day to honor our military veterans of the United States Armed Forces and to give thanks for their bravery and their sacrifice for our country's freedom. Frederick County has many services available for veterans. If you are a veteran and you would like to take advantage of veteran programs near you, just call 211. You can also participate in the next Veterans Advisory Council, which will be held on Wednesday, November 20th at 6:30 p.m. at Winchester Hall. If you can't make the meeting in person, please tune in to the meeting live on FCG-TV's Channel 19 and HD Channel 1072. Well, everyone, that concludes this episode of County Perspective. If you want to stay up to date on important news and events going on in the county, follow Frederick County on social media at FredCoGovMD. We'll see you next time with a fresh look from a county perspective. Take care, everybody.